Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a very special video. This is a contest entry for Mazzy. His channel is Norman Maslov and he is doing a very special contest called The Summer of 1969. And Mazzy has a really great channel. He does very good videos. He's got great records, CDs, box sets, books, and just a very knowledgeable person who makes very fun videos that you learn something from. And I've really enjoyed watching his videos. And on a personal note, he's also just a very kind and generous person. And anyway, I'm very honored to do a contest for him. Check out his channel. I think you would really love it as much as I do. And I'll go ahead and get started with question number one. He wanted us to show an album that we think everybody should have in their collection. And for me, it's pretty easy. I would definitely have this one. I think everybody should own it. Odyssey and Oracle by the Zombies. Beautiful music, beautiful writing. Colin Blumstone's voice is absolutely incredible. Every song on here is wonderful. Just a very classic album. Carousel 44, A Rose for Emily, Beechwood Park. Everybody knows and loves Time of the Season. It's just a really classic, cool song. So I think everybody should have this in their collection. The next question that Mazzy asked was he wanted us to show a record that we would play to put someone in the mood or to put ourselves in the mood. He did not specify what the mood would be. So for me, it's just maybe a kick back and relax, a Friday night record that you want to put on, just something after a long week. And this would be it for me. Anything by Bad Company. Absolutely love Bad Company. This is the greatest hits, and it has Can't Get Enough, Shooting Star, Bad Company, Rock and Roll Fantasy. Anyway, this is just Paul Rodgers' great voice. This is great music. This is just for a night when you just want to kick back and relax and enjoy your evening. I would recommend Bad Company. The third question, he wanted us to show a wonderful record that has some beautiful artwork on it. And I'll just show this one, beautiful packaging. This is the Monterey Pop International Pop Festival, and it's just on this beautiful gold. This was a Record Store Day release from 2018. Mine is copy number 172. Anyway, I just think it's got a gorgeous cover, nice gatefold. The vinyl is gorgeous and sounds wonderful. It is just on this really beautiful vinyl. It's a splatter, just absolutely stunning. I love it. So anyway, the packaging on here and the vinyl is all beautiful. And I do own several box sets and records that I think, but this is just the first one that came to mind. And here are the inner sleeves. You can see where they had set up the Monterey Pop Festival and before, and here's the other side. So really just incredible packaging on this, so I really love that. He also wants us to show artists whose entire catalog we own or wish to own. And I have all of the Beatles studio albums. I have all of Creedence Clearwater Revivals, Led Zeppelin's, but the hardest for me to get had been Van Halen's. And Van Halen is my very favorite, they are my favorite group of all time. For some reason, they haven't been doing a lot of reissues on the Sammy stuff. I think Sammy and the band do not get along anymore. And I think that's probably got something to do with why they won't do reissues. It makes a lot of their music very hard to get. Here are I do have the entire catalog, but it's been hard. And here is one of the albums, for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. It is an incredibly hard record to find because it came out in probably around 1991. Not a lot of vinyl was made, so this is a hard one to get. This was my Christmas present from this past year. Another hard one to get. It's from 1995, and they've done no reissues on this. So it makes it very hard to find and pretty costly too. But anyway, I'm very happy to have that. And this I just purchased recently, and it does complete my studio album collection for Van Halen. This one is A Different Kind of Truth. It came out in 2012. I missed buying it, so I just recently got it, and now I have all of Van Halen's studio albums. So that's anyway, that completes that question. They have been very hard to get. I'm very glad to have that, along with the others that I mentioned. Now he wants us to show a record by a band that their debut album was in 1969. And I'll show this one. I mentioned them just a second ago. I love Led Zeppelin. This is their debut album. It came out in 1969. What a year for music. What a debut album from an incredible band who went on to do amazing, amazing work. So anyway, really love this debut album by Led Zeppelin. Mazzy also wanted us to show our favorite album from 1969, which to me, another easy question, Abbey Road by the Beatles. Not only is this my favorite album of 1969, it is my favorite album of all time. What incredible music, the song Something, I love just all of it, just incredible. This is my first press of it. I have, I believe, 5 copies. I have got a pre-order for the new one that's coming out in September, the Giles Martin remaster. Anyway, everything on here is wonderful. I love it. So that is my favorite. I want to give an honorable mention, though, to Led Zeppelin 2. I really love this one. It did come out in 1969 as well. Love it. Love this album. And now for the second portion of the contest. This is the bonus. Mazzy wanted us to put on a hat, and he wanted us to discuss and show Mazzy's favorite bands and who he really loves. So, let me get this hat. This was my father-in-law's hat. He passed away in April, and we inherited the hat, and I love it. So, all right, so I've got on the hat. I'm missing the martini. Mazzy sometimes has martinis on his videos too. So I don't have the martini with me, but I do have the hat. And now let's go ahead and discuss Mazzy's favorite bands. And I will start off with the Byrds. This is the greatest hits compilation. For a very long time, this is the only album I had by them. It has the beautiful song, Mr. Tambourine Man. Turn, Turn, Turn is an absolute classic. Everything on here is really good. It's just a really great introductory album for the Byrds. And I only have one other album that I picked up recently. It is the Untitled. It's a little bit of a later Byrds album. It's just really, it has one record I think is a concert album and the other is a regular studio album. This is later Byrds, but it's very good. And anyway, the next band I'll show, this is another one of his favorites, the Kinks. And anyway, really, I have a couple albums of theirs. I love All Day and All of the Night, and Tired of Waiting for You is another really great song. This one's on the Reprise label, very early. And also I have the Kinks' Greatest Hits. I have not collected any of the other Kinks albums, but I plan to in the future. They are a very good band, and I really do like the Kinks. And finally, his third favorite band, and in my opinion, I saved the best for last. And I'll just show this. This is a poster. There they are, the Beatles. So anyway, this is his favorite band as well. So these are the 3 favorites of his. And I just really love this poster. It came from my Let It Be copy I have from 1979, came with that poster. So anyway, that is my video. Please check out Mazzy's channel. And thank you so much for watching. And everybody, just take care. Bye-bye.